Alrighty, we are back outside again today. Today I'm here. I'm at the new location of the Sap House, and as you can see in that clip there, it is kind of a mess. But I'm gonna cut down that tree right there today and take that down. This shrub's coming out. That dead tree there is coming out. There's a big dead tree back there. It's coming out. A lot of stuff going on. This whole pile here is gonna get leveled, so you see it's not working. So this is pretty nasty. Got this limb over here, it's a problem. This is a pretty good sized tree. Got a dead one right next to it. I might try to pull down quick. That's no good. That's why, because that top's gonna break off. I saw that. I'm gonna try to cut it down. I'm gonna back cut it a little ways and then cut back down through. Well, you can see it's not even close to perfect, but it's a lot better. So this is where that tree was, but I took a lot of stuff, that big pile of slab wood that was here, all that kind of crap. I took all of that and I threw it over there. Yeah, so this whole pile right here is gonna get leveled at some point, but if we get an excavator, we'll wait until we have that to do it. But yeah, so that was step one. So now step two is gonna be to, you know, get all the leveled out and everything, and then bring gravel in, and then a building, and then, you know, from there on. So it's gonna be a long project, but it's gonna be a fun one for sure. But today marks the start of it, which today is the 1st of April, so that is a great start date. So yeah, the old Cub Cadet, she works pretty good. Today is, I need to know the dates better. I gotta figure this out. 13th of April. So alrighty, we are out here cutting down the last 2 trees before prep work starts. So Dad's up cutting them. I'll kind of show you what he's doing. There he goes. Timber! We needed more that way. We wanted to go that way. He's decided to send it right straight that way. See, that's where it goes. Oh yeah. He's got to go lemon now. Get to it.
That's it.
Yeah?
That's it for trees that are coming down.
I was thinking you were going to send it more that way.
Why?
You went for that way.
Well, see, I wanted to separate them.
Yeah.
That way the limbs aren't all together. It takes more to pick them up.
But these two are together.
Well, it's because those two grew together, see?
Is that what they say?
They wanted to live there.
Nope, now they're dead. That way. These 3 are dead. One, bang, pow, pow.
Yeah. They might bang pow that way when we're done with this project.
I'm not so sure.
What about this one? This one's still alive. Sure it is.
Kinda, sorta, maybe.
Hey,
What?
what did this?
Let's take a look here. Hey! Probably the woodpecker that I called the wrong name last video. Or the tapping video.
You got mixed up with a yellow-bellied sapsucker
No, that's not even
and a
one.
red-headed woodpecker.
That's not even one.
Yeah, it is.
A sapsucker?
Yeah, they suck the sap.
So what did this one?
Probably a yellow-bellied sapsucker.
I didn't know those existed. But the one that has the red furry head, that's the
Woody.
woody woodpecker?
Yeah,
What's the actual name?
that's a pileated.
Pileated. I think you're spelling out, said it wrong. We ordered the Sap House, went there and ordered it yesterday. So that should be here in 5 weeks, and then we'll have that delivered, and then we'll be able to start setting that up. So that's super exciting. But I think I'm gonna be headed to Connecticut for a job. So probably mid-May I'm gonna be headed down there. So I might be turning the camera over there, Corey James. So I think the comedy factor is gonna go up. Alrighty, today is Tuesday, the 15th of April, and it's excavation day. So here it is. Here's the start of the pond. So that's where my tank was sitting, right in there somewhere. But I just dug all this out, made this kind of a bank here, and it's already filled. In the springtime when we're sapping, it should be full. So that'd be kind of cool. Here's the mini we're borrowing. So it's a Kubota U55-5. About 50 horsepower. Got the angle blade. Pretty nice little unit. So I've been using it just to push and move some of that pile. But, and I also dug the pond with it, obviously. But it's a nice unit. Plenty of power for what we're doing with it. What do you think?
I think I'm doing all the work.
I've offered for you to drive that pig and you say no.
Well, let's get some work before it rains.
Yep, gonna rain. Starting to dig out the pad here. Fueling. Alrighty, back out here today. It's the next day. So now it's the 16th of April. So this is, we're on the back side of the pond here. You can see, I'm calling it a pond. It's a little water hole, but we're gonna refer to it as the pond. So when you hear pond, that's what we're talking about. There's the Sap House pond. So I dug this little drainage ditch because I just dropped dirt on top of the ground here. So it's, you know, you can see it's seeping out of the ground a little bit there, but not that much. I mean, that's how much water's come out in 3 hours. So I mean, it's not bad. But so I got this ditch dug so that way when water comes out from around the Sap House, it'll come down in here. So you can see it's a lot flatter than it was. I've done a lot of work over here. I gotta finish this ditch. I call it a ditch. It's more of like just a little swale. It's gonna come right around to here. So this is it. So the Sap House is actually not even close to this big. This is just a nice flat area. So the front of it's actually gonna be right in where this bucket is, somewhere in here. And it's only gonna be 14 feet, so it's gonna stop somewhere in here. And then this is gonna be all just extra flat area for like I don't know, we're gonna put a lean-to off it, and I say we're never gonna have enough. You always want more flat area. So, but you can see this is just muddy mess. Doesn't look like we've done a lot, but we've been here for a couple hours. We flattened out the actual spot for the building, tried to anyway. So it's kind of muddy, so it's not really that easy to do work here. But the building's right here now, so now it's a lot more flat. But this from here, it's hard to tell on camera, but here to there is like 2 feet, 1.5 feet. So we're trying to figure out if we're gonna put a lean-to on the building or not. So if the building ends here, we got about 15 feet to that dirt over there. So it doesn't really leave us much room for a lean-to. So we're trying to decide what we're gonna do. And we didn't really want to put the building as far forward as we did, because we're gonna have 4 inches of gravel, 4 inches of a 4x4 skid, and 6 inches of a 2x6 floor joist. So it's gonna be up quite a bit by the time we're done here. So if we keep, you know, building more dirt, building more dirt, building more dirt, we end up being super high at the end, and then it's gonna be all wonky. So that's why we had to dig it down so far. But by doing that, we're kind of giving ourselves a low spot of a building. And you don't want the building the lowest spot, so it's kind of a tricky process, because we're trying to make sure we do it the best way, but it's just tricky. All right, we're back again the next day. It's the 17th of April. We got the site pretty well prepped now. He's trying to cut this down. It's not going well. A lot of grapevine. How's it going? So we got our laser set up here. We use this to check our level. So this part of the laser here reads the laser, actually gets the laser and tells you when it's the same height. So we've been going around and trying to get those to be similar, but I don't know if you can see that 1, 2, and these stakes have been run over, but we have 4 stakes here, kind of the right size. So I don't know if you can see the swale, and then it's flat. So that's where the sap house is going to be. This is just kind of a flat area, and then because we needed to get the whole, I mean, you can see how sloped that. I had to slope that so much. And then up here I got this other flat area that I made. So we're real close now. So we're gonna try to get gravel coming in, actual gravel, in maybe the next week or 2. We gotta ask a buddy, if not, let's wait till early May. But well, that's gonna do it for the majority of the excavation. So we got it pretty well level here. I got the laser set up there now. We kind of sloped that back a little bit more. But I tried to plane over there, but it's a little muddy. So yeah, we're done with the excavator, I think. It went well, I think. Overall, took us a little bit to get there, but we got there. This is all fill, so this is wicked soft here. So we're gonna let it sit for a while, and then I gotta somehow figure out how I'm gonna slope this. Probably with the tractor, I don't really know. But I love how this pond turned out. This is holding water way better than I thought. There's still a ton of water flowing into it. So I mean, we have these 3 trees back here to take down now that are gonna be a little tricky. the 27th of April now, and tomorrow we're getting our gravel. So we got this roll of landscape fabric, so we're gonna lay that down. That's gonna hopefully stop the soil from shifting as much after we put the gravel on top of it. There it is, all the fabric's down. But Dad's been working on his rock wall over here. He's pretty proud of this, aren't you?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What'd you say the purpose of this rock wall is for?
Sometimes in the Sap House you get people that have a few alcoholic beverages.
Only a few?
So it'll keep them off my new seating and corralled over this way.
Yep.
Teach them which way to go.
If they don't figure it out, they might just whee,
Right.
trip on over it or something.
That's the thought. This will be our first load of gravel. Couldn't quite make it up.
Now I'm gonna take this plate compactor we're borrowing. I'm gonna put it in the bucket here and take that up to the Sap House and compact that first layer. So here we are. So as you can see, we have a layer of gravel down. That's all we got left, so not much. But I'm gonna run over this whole thing with this compactor.
1 hour later.
Starting to get our front slope a little bit more dialed in. The pad's perfectly done now, so that's how we want it. And now we're getting this sloped up right, so it's going good here today. Looking like another week and a half for the building. Right now it's the 30th of April, so another week and a half.
Finally got it to work. A little manual labor. I've been running that all day. Now he's gonna try to finally work.
Alrighty, it's the 11th of May, Mother's Day today. Here's the pad. You can see we got some little low spots. That's where it just rained for about 4 days straight, and not just like a drizzle. It was a downpour for about 3 or 4 days. So I mean, you can still see the water level in the pond is way up. That is rushing out of there still. That's been like that for 4 days now, right? But tomorrow, the building's coming. The week after, the Monday after, probably the 19th, I'm headed to Connecticut. double door over here. We got plenty of room down here for a tank. It's a little bit narrower than we were thinking. Pretty cool trailer there. Slides it right off. Didn't even sink in our ramp. Our ramp's perfect.
I knew it would be. I was running the tank.
Oh, that's what it is. Didn't even, barely sunk. They said that what? That trailer weighed 9,000 pounds bare?
Yeah.
Because he said it was 43 feet from front to the back when it was fully extended. Because the back will extend 8 feet. Those little ramps things, then it sides.
That was cool.
Tank will go right there, yeah. Are we gonna put a tank up in the peak?
I don't know.
Put one up there
Hard telling.
for flowage into the evaporatorage. When's the evaporator going in today?
Maybe. Tonight.
Tonight.
Maynard wants a barn party, he said.
Does he? Barn party. Oh, so we're gonna use our rock wall day one.